Okay, so the video recap for this week would be like the others. Okay, so we've got to get a lot of body out of your swing. It's just it always comes back to use of the club, right, and not the body. Up, back, down, back up. So you can see how much movement of your body is. So if you watch your bend of your body here. Now it's straight up. Now it's back down. And that would be your number one problem, is excessive use or movement of your upper body and not enough use of your arms and your hands and your club. That's what happens for you. And that's why you hit right off the toe of the club. We have to get a way to get this club swinging without you swaying. Okay, once you get behind the ball, you make a rotation. So we're keeping you, that's that ball on your foot so you don't sway, but see, even that doesn't always do it, but it would be a good help in doing it. That's a lot of motion. There's no way for you to get consistent, and if we don't break through that habit of swaying off the ball, excessive body motion to get the club up in the air. You have to get much more in tune with using your wrists. And if and when you do, we're going to have consistent contact. This is not uncommon. I get many people who do this, and it can be overcome. So you get up and away from it, and then you run too far ahead of it, and your body gets there first, and your arm gets chicken winged. So you got to find a way, whatever it might take, for you to get through this. As soon as we break this barrier, it's a matter of practicing the right stuff. But when that club goes up and you sway with it, the camera moved there a little bit, but there's the body out in front of it now. Now the head's way down lower than what it is, therefore the arm has to shorten. I think if I could give you a physical tip, it would be to strengthen your arms, your wrists, and your hands as much as possible so that you can control the golf club by using them instead of the excessive body motion. So when you go back, for example, right there, the wrist should be fully hinged, already cocked, and you stay right here. You can put like an aim stick in the ground here and try to make sure that you stay centered on it. I'll move my camera there. And you can see it from this side too. Here's where you're starting. That's 6 inches further than what you started. Another way of looking at it is your shoulders are very flat, right? They're parallel to the ground, and then the body runs ahead. And the club comes from outside. So, you know, you've got to get over it, stay over it, and feel as though, I think you should do a lot of drills with your feet together. And just cock and uncock your wrist. Snap, hinge, unhinge, snap. Cock your wrist, snap the club down. And we got to put you in like a cage so that you can get rid of all this swaying motion. Because that would add to your consistency big time. So go in your house or your backyard and practice some back swings without moving at all, just like a robot. You know, you just all wrist. Pick the club up and go. So even when you practice swing there, you're still pulling yourself away even on a practice swing. So I'm going to get this left shoulder much lower. Like one of the differences you'll see here would be this. There's a pitch to the shoulders. And there's your pitch to your shoulders. And that's an indication that you stood up. Because you're very straight here right now. Right? And she's keeping this spine tilt. So that's the habit. Our next breakthrough will be when you break that habit of swaying and lifting and moving off the golf ball. Okay? That's what to work on.